see how that natural light looks. I've not mostly natural light going on here. Trying to make sure my hair's not interfering too much with the sound. Okay. So hello everyone. I know it's been what since St. Patrick's Day now. I don't. Why am I yelling? I don't know why I'm yelling. Okay. So what I'm doing is oh, my device is low on space. Oh, yeah, I keep meaning to deal with that. Okay. Sorry. Just okay, there's the notice that this has come on. Did you see I have the little Mario sound now? Okay, so this tells me I am on. Then I'm gonna just blow this out to a few gonna blow it out to Twitter if I can remember, because of course it's been a long time. If I go away from that, is this it? Is that? No, that's the casting thing. I don't think anyone's here yet. Of course, my camera blocks exactly where I look to see if anyone's watching. That's okay. So I'm on a little later today than I used. Well, at least I'm on, right? Because I'm finding the lunchtime tarot reading, although I love the idea of it, the reality isn't so good for me. Here we go. Okay, here's my where I can share the link. Okay, so I'll share it to Facebook. Sorry, I'm just telling Facebook that I'm online. 'Cause you don't no point in being online if no one knows you're there, right? I'm so used to looking up there for the camera, but I have it here today for whatever. It keeps falling off my monitor. So, okay, so there's Facebook. I just want to blow one out to the Twitchy, Tweeter, Twit. Oh my God, Twitter. Okay, I'm live on Twitch. Watch me at Sephiroth. All right, so I got that out of the way. Now I just want to. Oh, someone was in the middle of talking to me on Facebook, so I should probably let her know that I left. Oh my God. I hear ya. I agree. I don't have time to type a big reply. But if you're watching, I agree. I don't think she is. Nobody's watching right now. I'm just prattling on to the nobodies. Okay, so now I just want to make it says check your internet and try again. Oh no, what's happening? Is my internet being stupid again? This is why it takes all the fun out of twitching, man. Okay, so my chat there, in case I should be able to see it fine there, but I have it here too, just in case. So, I have a few things to talk about, and if no one wants to talk to me, I'll just talk to myself. Yep, my button's on, so I have sound. I can see the thing moving. This is good. And as a lot of you know, I'm a writer of horror mostly. And I've been trying to find a few ways to get into things. Anyways, so as a horror writer, I'm working on a couple of books, and hopefully one will be out within the next month or so. Because I'm really late on it, and it's a astrology book called Taurus. Um, there's more to the title, but right now it's just the Taurus book in my Witch Upon a Star series, which goes through every sign of the zodiac. So it's basically about a coven of witches, and there's 12 witches plus the head witch, so 13 witches get together every month. They do love spells for whoever's birthday it is, because each witch in the coven is, there's like one witch per month per sign kind of thing. So, anyway, so now it's Taurus's turn for her love spell. And so I'm hoping to get this book finished up within the next week or two so that it can be actually published during the Taurus time. It's not a self-published book. Um, and none of my work that I self-publish is totally self-published. If you see work from me that I've self-published, it has been previously published. But this Witch Upon a Star series has never been published by me. First, the Witch Upon a Star series was published by a publisher called Ravenous Romance. So I did 4 or 5 books with them. And then things happened, and now the series is with Riverdale Avenue Books. And I'm going to continue the series because, like I said, there's only 4 or 5 books in the series written so far. So now I'm on Taurus because I didn't start at Aries. I started at the original series started with Sagittarius, but then when we revived it, I started with Capricorn. And so now Sagittarius will be the last book. So I'm going to rewrite the entire Sagittarius book because of things that I don't want to talk about on Twitch. So so that's exciting that for me as a writer, I'm writing. And now I have 2 YouTube channels. I don't know if any of you go and watch any of my YouTube channels, but that's been taking time away from this twitching because I'm just trying to get all that set up and organized. So on my regular YouTube channel, which is Sephora, just my name, Sephora, that's where you can find your monthly horoscopes every month. For years, way back in the day, I used to do like daily, weekly, and all that. It's a lot of work though. So now I just do monthly, and they're for romance. All these words that sound the same but aren't. So I do the horoscopes for Romance Daily News for their magazine, online magazine. And if you subscribe to Romance Daily News, you get a free book of the day. So theoretically, if you subscribe to Romance Daily News for 9.99, I don't get any of that money. I'm just letting you know about it because it's not my company. I just am the horoscope lady. So Romance Daily News is a free online magazine. It has daily news, and so when I first started working for them, I was doing weekly horoscopes that I was writing, but it's the people who run Romance Daily News are the same as the publisher for Riverdale Avenue Books. And so I had to tell her that if you want me to be writing like a million words a week on horoscopes, I'm not getting that book done. So then we decided to shift it to video horoscopes. And so now you'll see the video horoscopes on my YouTube channel. So you can go to Romance Daily News and click through from there. Or you can just go right to my YouTube channel and watch them fresh there. Hi, Dung James. How's it going? I don't know why I'm yelling. It just, hey! I guess because the wind is blowing and there's trucks outside. I'm trying a new time as I can't seem to ever get online at noon. There's always something happening. So now I'm trying this 3 o'clock time. Well, 3 o'clock for me. I know for you it probably isn't. So yes, I'm just catching people up on whoever's listening, that I have 2 new YouTube channels now. So I have my regular YouTube channel where I talk about anything. I have the horoscopes that I do for. Um, oh, that's great. Yeah, and I started a new YouTube channel. I just want to get that in before we talk. So I have two YouTube channels now. So one is Sufra, so it's the horoscopes, it's writing prompts. So I'd give little writing prompts. I find weird things around my apartment and show them, and then you can write about them. Movie reviews. I reviewed Dumbo. I'm going to review Us, and I'm going to review Pet Cemetery, and stuff like that. And then just in the last week, I started another YouTube, like I started a brand new YouTube channel because that one's getting so cluttered. Even I can't find anything on it. And I try to put like all the horoscopes into a playlist, all the movie reviews in a playlist, all my Star Wars thoughts in a playlist, and so on. And but it's getting complicated over there. So now I've started a new YouTube channel called Losing Weight with Sephra because I am having a battle. I'm in a war with my weight right now, and part of it is because I am a writer and I sit on my ass all day. I'm an editor. I sit on my ass all day. I'm making videos. I sit on my ass all day. So now the ass is big. So I made another new channel so that so you can all go watch that. It's Losing Weight with Sufra. If you can't remember my name or whatever, you can go to my Sufra channel, and I'm sure it must pop up with it. Maybe I'll figure out how to link them together. I'm not sure. Anyways, I just wanted to get that out there because I haven't been around for a while, and this is part of the reason why. Who's calling me? Hang on. I think it's one of these weirdo calls where you answer the phone and no one speaks English. Let me see. Oh, they may have already hung up because it is probably one of those weirdo calls. Yeah, I can't even find it now. That's pretty hilarious. Oh, now I lost the chat. Hang on. Okay, I know Doug James is patiently waiting. Maybe he ran away. Yeah, so I'm gonna do tarot cards now. Just hang on. I got to get the chat back in case I can't see it there. Where's the chat? Oh my God, I'm losing my. Okay, here we go. All right, chat. Okay, Doug James, you still around? Okay, so I'll pull tarot cards for those of you that might be new. This I've been here almost a year now on Twitch, but as we know, I've been falling down a lot the last few months. Um, for various reasons. And part of it is because I have been making courses for Udemy, not YouTube, Udemy. I'm doing all these video things. Yay, Doug James. And so I'm doing all these video things. And if I'm uploading videos, I can't come online because I did try that back in the summer, and it wasn't good. Like everything freezes. It just isn't possible because I don't have fast enough internet. And since I don't have fast internet, just uploading a video could take 2 hours for a 5 minute video. And so I have 57 videos in my brand new course on Udemy, and it's called Life Magic. Actually, they made me make the title a little longer, so I can't remember exactly. I think it's like revitalize your life through life magic or something like that. Anyways, it's a life magic course, and it combines the concepts from from my books House Magic and Love Magic into a shiny new course because the two books are books, and now I have a course where I talk about some of these concepts, and I have to add a whole pile more videos to that course. But so over the last few months, I have 57 or something uploaded, and we all know we can't keep them all. So I probably made almost 100 for the course, and then you have your flubs and your things that don't work out, or things I still have to upload or edit, and it's a lot of editing and uploading. So that's why I haven't been on Twitch, but that's done now. I have 5 courses on Udemy, so all of you take all the courses, and then I can be on Twitch all day because I'll be able to pay my rent. That's the key, isn't it? Trying to pay the rent. And, I'm an all in one package deal here. So, I try to make money as a writer, as an editor, as a tarot card reader, as an actor, and so on. So, okay, so Doug James, let me pull a card for you. And let's see what we got. So you have the Four of Cups. Oh, I can show it because I made these cards so I can show them. Four of Cups. My beautiful little cups. They look like those little candy hearts. But the didn't the candy heart store go out of business this year after 100 years? Um, being a candy store people. So Four of Cups, that's a good card. My Rolling Stones cup my kids gave me for Christmas one year. It's got a bit of a chip. Oh well. So, Four of Cups, as you can see with the cups, there's little hearts on those cups. And we know cups represent love. They represents knowledge, artistic endeavors, companionship, uh, all these things. Yep, Candy Hearts did have a good run. And so the Four of Cups in that card is actually more pleasant looking, and I drew it, than the actual Four of Cups card that's in the Rider Waite deck. And Doug James, you know already about, that I use the Rider Waite deck, but I see some people watching, and I know people watch the videos when I post them, so I'll just explain a little bit that in my mind, I see the Rider Waite deck when I'm reading tarot for people, even though I'm using these cards that I made. And so in the Rider Waite, that's Rider hyphen Waite, the Rider Waite deck. So in that deck, it's a dude sitting under a tree, and as with all the Rider Waite drawings, illustrations, the faces of the humans are they're very what's the word? Neutral. They're neutral. And so it's almost like when you add cards to it or you ask a question or just the energy of whatever's happening in the moment, their faces seem to change as which is an optical illusion, obviously, because unless you're in a Harry Potter book, they're not changing, right? So with this guy, he's under the tree and he's got his arms crossed and he has three cups beside him, and there's a hand in the air handing him a fourth cup, and you can see that if you Google the pictures. And so with that, some people call it a meditation card. So it fits right in. That idea fits right in, Dung James, with the work you're doing with your meditation, and I call it astral projection, you call it visiting other planets and so on. But regardless of our labels of the concept of the cosmic consciousness, that card very much fits exactly what you're doing. So he's under the tree of knowledge, tree of life. In the picture, it's just like an apple tree or something, but we all know the Kabbalah and the tree of life and stuff is very symbolic. Yeah, see? So it's showing, so the three cups beside him, so the story, I'll go back to for people that are watching. The story of the card is the guy sitting under the tree, and the hand of God is offering him a cup. And he's like, I don't want your stupid cup. I've already got three cups. What am I going to do with another cup? But the lesson of the card is that the guy doesn't know what he's being offered because he can't see inside the cup. And if you look at the picture on the card, the cup is higher than his eye line, so he doesn't know what's in the cup. So he may have three cups of red wine beside him that are full. The cups apparently are full because they're upright, right? So he doesn't know if he's being offered white wine or maybe a cup of money or whatever, right? And so with this card, I always call it Open Heart, Open Mind, which ironically was the title of the Sagittarius book I wrote, of the books series that I was just talking about that I'm working on. And, I did call that book Open Heart, Open Mind, and it's because of this tarot card, Open Heart, Open Mind, is the label I use on this table card. Tarot card. Oh, can I talk today? And so with that, it's about um, preconceived notions and stuff. It's a lesson about how the knowledge you're seeking isn't going to come in the form that you expect it to. Okay, so Doug James, as you're doing your work, things are happening as we know, because even though I haven't been here for a month, obviously you're still doing things, and now you're staying longer, and things are happening, and so the card is letting you know you're on the right track. You got these experiences happening, and there's more to come. Keep an open mind keep an open heart, which you are obviously because you're doing this type of work, and that some of the stuff you're trying to deal with or get at isn't going to come in the form you're expecting it to. So the experiences you've had so far, have had a specific pattern or expectation and so on. You kind of know like how you're meditating to get to where you're going, and you know what you're going to see when you get there, and you got your friends there now, a few people you know or don't know, or you're getting familiar places. So now the card is telling you that there's going to be some more stuff happening, and it's not going to be what you expect, but the information you're seeking will be there. It's just not going to appear in the form that you think it will. So that's why you need to just keep your mind open as you have been. Keep it more open, and so that you can experience more of the stuff. And so don't get discouraged if you feel like there's not enough stuff happening faster, whatever, because it is there. It's just not how you expect it to be. And of course, when you're dealing with things we don't even have words for, of course, it's not going to come how you think it's going to come because we don't even know what it is that it is, right? All these stupid words. Sometimes the English language is crazy. But yeah, so that's a really good card for what you're doing. Very good card indeed. And so you're welcome. You're very welcome. And so, if anyone's peeking in, you're wondering what's happening on my channel here. I do free tarot card. I let people have a message of the day, one card at a time. So you just saw me pull the Four of Cups for Doug James, and Doug James comes here a lot, so he knows what to expect from me and my little cards, and so he comes, gets advice, and is able to move on. It takes the advice or doesn't. Yeah. It's always interesting to see, and it's interesting to hear his adventures. So, if anyone's watching, if you want a tarot card reading or a message of the day, I'm just going to pull one card for you, not like a whole spread or anything, but we'll just pull one card. All you have to do is say hello in the chat. You don't have to have a question. Um, you don't have to say more than hello. And I often advise people on here not to ask really specific things because the recordings do go up. This probably might be how you find me, is that, I have the recordings posted. Maybe you looked at them, maybe you didn't. You see some tarot card happening. So you don't want people like knowing your stuff, basically. You don't want people knowing your business. Maybe you do. I have some regulars on here that they don't care. They ask about specific people and they're fine with that. But I'm just letting you know that we're not in a private room one on one. It matters not to me. You can do whatever, you can ask whatever you want to be honest. So don't be shy if you want to ask a question or just say hello. So yeah, Doug James. So you said you were managing to stay longer than 8 to 12 hours. So is your body just lying on a bed? Like, do people try to talk to you, or like, do you live alone so you can do this without interruption, or well, how does that all go down? I'm assuming you're still here, but you might not be. So I'm like really babbly today. That's the problem with later in the day. I'm all coffeeed up. And let me just see. My phone it's doing something strange. Okay. Yeah, because I'm trying to make sure I see the chat here on the phone too, right? So your old body's in the bed. Okay, I could still see it on here too. Good. So I don't want to lose it on my phone just in case I lose it on it because I have the print so big. Well, I guess you guys see what I see. So you see the print is big because I don't have my glasses on so I can see when people are talking to me. So your new body's in the new reality. So your new body, I keep looking at myself. I'm sorry. I mean to look in the camera. Gotta get with the program. So your new body, does it look like your old body, or does it have a form, or is it just like air, glitter, particles? I spent the entire time trying to stay there longer permanently. Well, obviously, you're not meant to be there longer or permanently yet because you keep coming back. And you keep coming back because you have messages for us, right? I'm sure I'm not the only person you talk to about these things. So um, I feel like they're trying to share information. And it's still a friendly place, I'm presuming, or you wouldn't want to be there. Aren't you worried it's going to be like the good place? If you've seen the good place, trying not to be spoilery, but is the good place good? I'm thinking if you're on to season two, you know that answer. The new body is you as a kid. Interesting. Now, as a kid, are you having like so you're a kid, but you have your adult knowledge. I mean, I'm not sure how old you are in real life, but so did you pick that you wanted your child body, or that's just kind of how what happens when you get there, or what happens? And if people are just peeking in, Doug James has been doing experiments with consciousness, altered states. If you ever read the book, that's what I always think of, although I know he doesn't see it how I see it, but it's hard to explain these things in words, so we can only use, words are tools. Your intuition told you that I should get in as a kid. Now, when you were a kid, were you? I mean, I don't know anything about you in like in real life, like the life we're living now. So I don't know what your body is like now, if you have health issues or mobility issues, and so that makes wanting to be a child more appealing, or you have a sense that you want to be there as a kid because you want to grow up there, or would you never grow up because everybody's kind of that's what they are and that's how they stay there. It's because you wanted a fresh start. Interesting. And anyone looking at, I'm sorry I don't have music. Ever since Spotify did their Smackdown, I've been, I don't know what to do for music because I don't want to get copyright strikes. So now we have nothing. Um, Fresh start. That's interesting. Yeah. So, like you said, it was your intuition. And so you figure a fresh start is being a child. Yeah. And while you're typing that, I was trying to think that if I had a chance to do it all again or live my life again, or I just saw Pet Cemetery yesterday, so I don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again, right? So it made me think a lot about if I died, would I want to come back? What would I come back as? Um, would anyone want me back? What would be a fresh start? Yeah. Made me think a lot about these ideas. I don't think I would want my child body. Then again, I like being a woman, and I am a woman. Um, I'm pretty good with being a woman. I don't like a lot of stuff that's happened in my adult life, but if I had a fresh start, I would probably pick like my 20-year-old body because it's an adult body, but not a mature body. And like I've always had weight issues, so it's not like I'd be like skinny or anything because I wasn't. But I would have my adult body is pretty much grown. My teeth were still good. I don't have hearing problems yet, except for, I think what a lot of people my age have, which is I went to too many Who concerts. I'm actually going to see the Who on June 1st. They're here in Toronto, and I got my ticket on my birthday in January, so I'll be going deaf again with them, with the Who. So any hearing loss I have, you can blame the Who, and I do like loud rock concerts, so I have my Stones cup. I've seen the Stones twice. Um, so yeah, so for me, I think I'd pick maybe 19 or 20, maybe 21, so I don't get carded in the States. But I don't think I'd want my little kid body. Although, like, I've been the same height since grade four, so it wouldn't really matter. It's not like I'd be short, because I am short. I was tall then for the class, and now I'm just short. Did you see Pet Cemetery yet? Or Dumbo, or Us? I saw those three movies in the last week. I did a video about Dumbo, and at some point I'm going to do videos about Us and Pet Cemetery. I just haven't had time. Haven't seen it. Yeah, I couldn't remember the original story, so I couldn't remember how the new one varies from the old one. Um, so I read the book when it came out, and I think I was a teenager. And then I saw the first movie when it came out. I remember not liking it much because there were things they did different than the book, but I don't remember what they were because that was so long ago. And then, yeah, then now the newest one is out. They changed some stuff. It's interesting. Like I said, I don't really remember, but I know one of the things they changed. I do recognize that. Two things that they changed. I don't want to say anything because I don't want spoilers for people since you haven't seen it. Um, it's worth seeing. It wasn't in 3D, and we didn't get the D box seats. We had a two for one coupon, so that made it nice, so we didn't spend a lot of money seeing it. And same with Dumbo and Us. We had to use, that's why we saw three movies in a week, because we had to use these coupons up. The coupons expire on I think the 10th or the 15th. So we had all these coupons to use, two for ones. So that's what we did. And yeah, Dumbo, um, it was different. At first, I liked it a lot. But the more I think about it, it does have problems. But I wouldn't say don't see it. The special effects are. We saw it in IMAX, and it was amazing. Like the special effects are just amazing. It wasn't in 3D, but it looks 3D. It's one of those really nice movies. It had a good soundtrack. It isn't a musical like the original. The original one had a lot of songs. There's snatches of the songs, but not the whole songs. Even Baby Mine, they don't really sing, even though they're using it in the commercial. So what do you have? For me, I would love to explore culture clash, dialogue, interactions, or ways of thinking between me and the inhabitants. Yeah. Well, so you're bringing along a couple of videos for them to watch. How do they watch videos? Do they have do they have stuff like VCRs and I always had this vision, I guess, watching so many science fiction movies when you talk about uh, these people and where you go. I always feel like it's, um, I guess, like 2001 A Space Odyssey, where it's just, what the heck? I think it's that call again. Oh, Sun Life. I don't want to talk to them. Just wait for the call. I can't talk about insurance when I'm on Twitch. I'll call them back in a minute. Because I'm only going to be on for another 20 minutes or so. Okay, so with the yeah, so I feel like it's like yeah, 2001. Oh, you're bringing along electronics, but how do you plug them in? So they have outlets, or you just because your electrical energy, they can power up. Can they see like we do? Do they see these things? What videos are you bringing? Cheech and Chong? No. Oh, they left a voicemail. And also, The Inhabitant, The Great Dictator. Oh, that's a good one. Dr. Steele. I haven't seen Dr. Steele. So I take it, well, The Great Dictator, is that silent? I think it's talking, isn't it? I can't remember. Do they understand Charles Manson's interviews? Oh my God. Showing them what a crazy friggin' world we live in, huh? You should I it's talking. Okay, yeah. I thought it was. I couldn't remember. It's been so long. Um I here in Canada we get slightly different Netflix than the States does, but there's been all these conspiracy shows on and so I've been watching a lot of those. And I've been watching a lot of stuff on serial killers. I watched the new it was a new Manson one. Was it on TV or on Netflix? I think it was on TV. And they had a new one about John Wayne Gacy. Yeah, John Wayne Gacy and Manson. They did. They did one on not the People's Temple, but not Waco, Jonestown. There's a new one on Jonestown. Yeah, man, I love cults and conspiracies and serial killers. Well, I'm a horror writer. My book Mistress of the Dark is a serial killer. So she works at a place like the Hard Rock Cafe and kills her customers. Yeah. Don't sit in her section, you won't last. Yeah, interesting. Interesting choices. So, did they ask you to bring those types of subject material, or like as opposed to bringing like something fun and entertaining? Um, it's documentaries. There's that movie Midnight Special. You just brought them along for it's just what you wanted to bring. Um, Midnight Special is an interesting movie. I don't know if you've seen it. It came out last year. Last year, about a year and a half ago. Adam Driver's in it. And it's kind of, I've always felt like there's more to the movie we weren't shown. Maybe there's some outtakes, or there could be a whole other movie before that movie. But it's about, what do you call it, an end of the day cult or whatever. And they think, the UFOs are coming. And then this child may or may not have the ability to communicate with the UFOs. And then it's more like a chase film because you got all these the FBI or whatever after the kid, the cult people are after the kid, the dad's trying to get the kid away from everywhere else, and yeah, it's cool. You'd like that because of the work you're doing. I think if you haven't seen it, it might be interesting to you, especially the ending. Midnight Special. It is science fiction-y type of stuff. Then what was another one like that? Um, Hmm. I don't know. I'm all curious what the heck that phone call is. They've never called me. I don't know what's happening. Oh, the kid's home from school. Can you hear my neighbor's kid screaming? I guess he didn't want to come home. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, Midnight Special. I'm still trying to think of 'cause I love movies like like weird stuff. Close Encounters you've probably already seen, and that's more about outer space. Whereas Midnight Special, it could be anything. Did you ever see Ticket to Heaven? Way back. Well, you're probably too young for that. Ticket to Heaven came out, oh, in the 80s, I guess. I remember at the time I really liked it, though I'm not sure how well it holds up now, but um, it's like a cult commune idea, the Ticket to Heaven, like Scientology or whatever. But I seem to recall like people being brought into this. They don't know they're in a cult till it's too late, kind of thing. One of those kind of movies. It's not as cool as Midnight Special, but just making sure my phone comes back after that ringing. Man, that kid's just. Oh, I'm glad my kids are grown. I do not miss those days whatsoever. I don't think they screamed like that coming home, though. They were always pretty happy to come home from school. Oh, speaking of kids, my son, who is on Twitch as Cousin Catnip, he is starting a Twitch stream at 4 o'clock today, like in 20 minutes or whatever, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. He's starting a Twitch stream at 4 o'clock, and it's going to be, I think, 6 hours, 8 hours. He's doing a 100 followers celebration because he got 100 followers. And so with him, he he's a dancer. He's a tap dancer, tap jazz, hip hop, ballet, and stuff. And on Twitch, he plays a lot of video games. He's a super gamer. That's why he would never yell like that coming home from school because he's running for his Nintendo. It's like ah. I was one of those moms where I never minded that my kids played video games, but of course, oh my God, he's really screaming, poor little guy, poor mom. um, so back in like the 80s and 90s when my dudes were little, um, a video game like Nintendo was only a couple years old when my older son was born, and they both had they were hyper, ADD, hyperactive type of kids, a lot of energy, because they're like me. There's run, run, run. So I never minded when they'd play video games because they'd like sit down, And I always felt back then that it was good for their memory. I really felt that because people, oh, it's just a waste of time. But I would watch, especially my older son who had learning disabilities and didn't talk till he was about, like 4 or 5. Um, I would watch him play Mario, whichever Mario, the first Mario, I guess, because it was the beginning of time, the dawn of time, and he'd be playing the game, and he beat the game when he was 2 years old, by the way. So I could see that even though we would have trouble communicating with him, like in real life or whatever, that somehow the game would get him talking and he could remember things. So like, 'cause back then the men would die and then you'd have to start the game from the beginning all over again. It wasn't like now where you can pick up where you left off. So yeah, and my younger son would like the one who's doing the Twitch stream, like he'd be so pissed off when it died, scream and roll, scream like that kid was. Yeah, so I never felt like it was a bad thing, that they would play video games. And I know a lot of my fellow moms were like, video games, eh. But I'm like, no, it teaches them memory and concentration. And I really still believe that. So I never have issues with people playing games and stuff. And I wish my like mom would get into video games 'cause she has Alzheimer's, and I think if she'd gotten into video games a little before the Alzheimer's hit, that maybe it would have opened some new brain patterns. So now for me, I'm starting to play video games more because I never played them when the kids were young and stuff because I was momming, and like I said, I've never had anything against them. And so as I get older, because I'm obviously going to get Alzheimer's or am on track for it, we all got to save the day as best we can. So I'm going to play more video games because it'll be something different my brain's not used to because I haven't been playing them for 40 years. So it'll open up new pathways in my brain to play. I play Wizard of Oz on my phone and I'm on like level like 1230. I've been playing it for like 3 years. Oh, what are you saying? I wonder how the inhabitants of the world react to stories of your past and origin Earth. Well, I don't know. Got text adventure games. Yeah, my younger son, the one who's doing the Twitch stream in a few minutes, he is super. Yeah, he likes the text adventure. He does one with a lawyer on the DS. It's my DS. Yeah, I have a DS here. He has a like a lawyer game he does, and he learns a lot. He's very intelligent. Solving crimes and figuring out. It's like puzzles. Like you ask the questions, and the text games. I'd like to figure out how to actually write some of those games. Being a writer and all, he's always bugging me. I guess if you know how. I don't know how any of these things work. If it links, it links. I don't know. I know other people. I remember Peach Please trying to link sometime, and she couldn't get it to link. I don't know. Do I? This is what happens when mom comes on Twitch. Mom knows nothing. I turn on the camera and talk. I, I'm on Streamlabs. No, I probably don't have Steam. I think Dorian has Steam. Cousin Catnip. No, I don't have Steam. Yeah, because I remember he asked for Steam cards for Christmas once, or many times. So I don't think I Steam. I have my DS. I have a PS3. I use it mostly for watching Netflix, but Dorian got me a couple games for it. And my Wizard of Oz game on my phone. That's about my. Because now the kids are gone, all the systems are gone. We had the Wii, the Nintendo, the Dreamcast. We had them all. But now Dorian's got the party at his place. But yeah, go watch him at 4 o'clock. He'll probably be. He built a tap board. For tap dancing 'cause he's a tap dancer, so he's gonna do tap dancing for this celebration stream. He's a professional dancer. Did it work? Oh, I see. It's a private, right? I saw something pop up with your link, so I guess you privately messaged it. Okay, all right. Yeah, you PM'd me. Okay, thank you so much. I'll check those out when I hang up because I'm hanging up soon because I want to see my son do his thing. Um, But if anyone's watching that wants a tarot card reading, if you haven't had a tarot card reading, um, we can do that. Me and Doug James, we're just yipping and yapping because Doug James is here all the time and I know what he's up to, and we're chatting about some of the interesting adventures he has. But please feel free to chime in if you're watching and you, haven't. Oh, what did I do to my phone? Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry. I'm just like, too many things. Okay, great. Thank you. So yeah, I'll have to see the links when I hang up because I don't know how to. Okay. Monolin. Huh. Um, I don't do private chats. I don't know. what you're asking. I don't take my clothes off or anything. But thank you for thinking I'm beautiful. I appreciate that. And feel free to donate money to me right now on my tip jar or to my PayPal or anywhere else. Can always use money. Um, no, that's okay. I just never. just, I'm just a mom hanging out on Twitch. Yes, thank you. Um, I don't even know how to do a private chat, so I just know how to turn on the Twitch thing, and even then, I didn't even know how to do a link. So, but thank you. Gmail's just email, though, isn't it? Anyways, all my information is everywhere on the internet, so if you want to email me, you can, but I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. I can barely I can barely get on YouTube and Twitch. I think it's in my profile, isn't it? Just Google I just Google my name, it's everywhere. Just I'm all over the Googles. Buy my books. Uh, then anybody else have anything to say before I have to hang up? Yeah, I am. I am a writer of 20 published books. I write mostly horror. Yes, I will. Good luck to you, Dung James. Good luck to you. And thank you, Monolin. Put what on your platform? I don't know how to do anything. I just have my camera on and I talk. I don't know how to put anything on a platform or put the books on your platform. Okay, well, just email me. I'm always happy. Yeah, I'm always happy to make money, I'll tell you that. Aren't we all? Yeah, I have lots of books. I don't control all of them because I do have publishers. I control some of them. Some of them I've republished myself. Some of them are with publishers, but that shouldn't matter. A book's a book, right? English. No one's ever translated any of my books. I'm happy if someone wants to translate them. What's the platform called? Okay. Did you want a tarot reading, Monolyn? I'll pull a tarot card for you. Do, 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 do. You got the Knight of Pentacles. Well, that sounds really good for your new platform that you're trying to build. It's all about business and money. Oh, the name is gonna be there's just stars there. Does that mean it censored it out or something? Or it's a link? Anyways, you got the Knight of Pentacles, and that's a really good card for especially for starting a business and stuff like that. So if there's anyone else watching, I am going to hang up in a few minutes. Oh, it's a website link, that's why. Yeah, that's what Doug James just went through. He was trying to send me a link and he had to send it privately, which I won't be able to see till I hang up because I don't know how to look at things. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Monolin. Thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, the Knight of Pentacles seems like it's going to be a good venture, a good yeah, I okay. When I go look at it, I'll see the name or not. Mail ID? My name is Sephra. It's right there. It's my name. I don't hide my name. That's me. It's the name my parents gave me. Yeah, my email on Gmail is Seth Jerome, but you can Google it. Like, just punch in. Like, it should. I think it's on my Twitch profile actually. Yeah, I'm sure it's on my Twitch profiles. I just can't. I don't know how to look at things when I'm on things without knocking everything away. I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm just like not savvy with the Twitch and well, a mail ID isn't that just email? Like SethJerone at gmail.com. Like that's it. It's on Google. Like if you Google me, like you'll see all my books, you'll see everything. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, when I hang up, I will, because I don't know how to do things. Oh, maybe can I type from here? I don't even know. I'm so used to just talking. Can I? No, I don't think I can type. It's not letting me. Anyways, if you PM'd me the website, oh, you found me. Okay. All right, I'll look at everything you've sent me. So, yeah, you can't tell me the name because it blocked it out, so I'll have to. That's what's so frustrating about when I can talk and you can't. I can't type and you can it's hard. It's hard to communicate. Oh yeah, I'm the Ontario chapter head of the Horror Writers Association. I've got the Horror Writers Association has I think we have 1,700 members. But if you're legit, it's writers are a dime a dozen. We're easy to find. Believe me, we're easy to find. And yeah, so it just in my chapter, we had our chapter meeting last night. Only about 10 people actually come to meetings, but in my chapter, just my chapter of the HWA is about 80 people. And like I said, there's 1,700 people in the actual Horror Writers Association. Because we're all pretty scary. And if anyone's peeking in and you want a tarot card reading, please just feel free to ask. And I'm going to be hanging up very soon. But there's time for one more question. If anyone else has a question today, I'm sorry, I'm just checking my phone. Keeps telling me I'm dangerously low on space. Where am I? Chat. Nope. Is that? Sorry, I'm trying to find it on my phone. Okay, so I gotta see if my son's come online yet. I'm gonna try to do that thing where that must be him, that charge sound. Um so I'm gonna try and do that thing where I send you guys over to him. I don't know how to do it. I think, oh my God, why isn't it showing up here? Oh, there it is. Okay, Cousin Catnip. The 100 followers special. All right, so everybody go watch Cousin Catnip. And I'm going to try and do that thing where, whoops, I turned it off. Monotint. Yeah, and then it's all starred again. I accidentally turned off my Twitch now. Hang on. I mean, on my phone, on my app. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. I think it's a good time to. I think I found the point of where I'm losing my mind. Okay, where's my? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up my browser, and this is an experiment for me. So be patient. Please don't leave just yet, because I want to see how it works. That thing where I send you over. Oh man, what do you mean log in? Stop it. Ever since I was trying to do this, I installed a new software program in my computer, but then it made me take off all my bookmarks and stuff because it wasn't running properly. And now I don't have all these, you know how you used to have all the, oh no, I'm going to start talking to myself. No, I don't want to do that. Uh-oh. I don't want to talk to myself. Okay, hang on. So I go to the I go to the dashboard. Is that where I go? Ah, fantastic. Okay, so now I'm on the dashboard. And then what happened? Yep, there it is. Okay, so I clicked the raid button for Cousin Catnip, and I think that's what happens. I don't know. All right, so now we've infiltrated Dorian's channel, I guess. Anyways, so thank you all for coming by today, and I got to get back to working on this book because it's due. And enjoy watching Cousin Catnip. And I hope you get to watch him dance, because he's gonna dance at some point. Because he made a beautiful new tap board, and I'm gone now. Okay, bye. Thank you for coming by. I'll be back again some tomorrow. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I'll put the time, probably 3 o'clock again. Thank you. Bye.